Good evening and welcome back to the Troglodyte News Channel, where you get all the news when it's news and not history. Now today our news comes from Washington, D.C. Today's news comes from the statistics, I can't get that word out, compiled by the FBI's National Crime Bureau. They tell us that as of this time there are 27 police officers across this country who have given the ultimate sacrifice for their cities, their states, their counties, and their country. And a lot of it could have been avoided. Because you see, every time a criminal gets shot by a policeman, if this criminal is Muslim or another type of a minority, you've got the occupant of the White House bringing down the whole Justice Department trying to put this cop's ass in the sling. Now, doesn't make any difference if it's a justified shooting or not. He shouldn't have to do it. No, he shouldn't have shot him. All he was doing was being a criminal. Now, you see, when this happens, he brings down Sharpton and Eric Holder and Jesse Jackson, and he brings down the rest of the Justice Department, and we're going to have us an investigation. Well, the city and the state are already required to do that. And even when the city and the state do their investigation and find out nothing's wrong, the Justice Department has to come in and do one more. And they're still aggravating the city of Ferguson, Missouri, because the occupant of the White House prefers to glorify criminals over police officers. Michael Brown's parents got a trip to the White House. But did anyone see a relative of any police officer invited to the White House? Did we see the Department of Justice run to the aid of the police department whose officer was assassinated in New York? 2 of them, by the way, in a police car where they sat, minding their own business. Nope, the occupant of the White House didn't do a thing. I think after about the 23rd or 24th, he says, this ought to stop. But you see, he's the one that started it. And I can't justify a man who claims to be President of the United States glorifying criminals. You see, it's part of the criminal's job either to get caught or get shot. That's part of their job. It's a job hazard. It's police officers' job to catch the criminal. You pull a gun on a cop, guess what's going to happen to you? You ain't going to make it. If you're a Muslim, you got some virgins coming. Anybody else, you just got a box coming. But anyway, hopefully he won't be in there too much longer, and one of these days maybe he's going to realize the problem that he caused by glorifying criminals. Anyway, I'm not going to get too far into this one because sometimes I get a little bit emotional, sometimes I get angry and say things I shouldn't say, so we'll just leave it at that. That's my rant for the day. If you like my page, give me a thumbs up. You know what to do if you don't. Anyway, have a great day, and the Troglodyte is out.